Hello. So this is going to be kind of a different video, but why not? So this is kind of going to be a review of my before and like during, I guess, quarantine skincare. I'm just going to go through the products I've used, why I like them, and what changes I've made. So before all that, how are my fellow quarantinis? I hope you all are okay and finding ways to stay entertained. Um, I have some suggestions. You could make a YouTube. Just try and keep yourself busy. Pick up an old hobby that you can, like drawing, art, anything like that. So yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So before the quarantine, I've always used this. I mean, not always, but this is the most recent product I've used, and it's a face wash. It's called the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Foaming Cleanser. Love it. I've noticed that it's helped clear my skin. Ignore that. Um, I don't know why I had to break out before making this video, but I did. Anyways, this I've had no problems with. I love it. It feels very clean when you put it on your face. Great. Also, I do want to put a disclaimer. I'm in no way licensed to really give you advice about skincare routine. This is just my thoughts on it. But if you want to take some of my advice and use it and apply it to your life, cool. But just know I'm not licensed or anything to give you real skincare tips. Anyways, moving on. So before the quarantine, I would use this or just any other SPF based face moisturizer. This one I started using right before because I really liked it, and it's also the Body Shop, which I just find that I really like their products. So anytime I have a product that I like and that it's working for me, I want to, support and try another one. This one I'm not using right now though because I found this Murad, I don't know how to say it, but another SPF lotion that I'm using because I want to use this up and then kind of use this one and also save my wallet a bit. But both of them are great. This one's obviously sample size and they're both very thick. This one I like the smell. I find that it does have that glow kind of look after. This one, there's really no glow, but it does the same thing pretty much. Not really any scent to it. It does smell clean. Both are great. So yeah. And then my nighttime cream, I would use this. So before I would use Pharmagel, and that one's another very thick moisturizing lotion that I ran out of, so I can't show you guys what it looks like, but it comes in a blue box and it says Pharmagel. Very expensive, but does the job. And I do think it's important to have a nighttime moisturizer just because you don't want to use an SPF while sleeping, so do your skin a favor and go out and buy a nighttime cream. This one, it's called the Canicel Dreamy Night Cream. It has a nice orange scent to it. It's very thick. I like it. I haven't had any problems with it, although I do think it might have caused me to break out a little. So what I'm doing now is just I'm very dry in this area, so I put a lot there and then try not to put as much on my chin or neck or problem areas for me. And before I put on my nighttime cream, I usually also use a toner. Lately I've been using the Mario Badescu, I don't know how you say it, one to put on right before I go to bed, and that just gives my skin more of a toned look, if you will. It helps correct my red areas, all that. And I've been using the cucumber aloe one, I think, and then the pink one, the green and pink one. Love it. And at least 2 to 3 times a week, lately 2 because I don't want to mess up my skin anymore. I just got the Peter Thomas Roth Masquerade kit. I love masks. Usually I do sheet mask. Before the quarantine, I would use a sheet mask, anything by Tony Moly, I don't know. Any one of their sheet masks I loved, or an Ulta brand sheet mask too. And yeah, so during quarantine, I've been using these. It comes with one more, the gold one, but I'm using that as a gift for anyways, I've been using these, and I kind of am using them as like a target skincare, if that makes sense. So for this one, the Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. Usually any mud mask is supposed to dry up like areas that you break out. So I used it all around my chin and like upper lip because that's usually my problem areas. So I had it like that around my neck as well. And then I thought that this was like a mask and it's actually like a scrub. So I just kind of put that anywhere else on my face. Don't do that. If you're going to use this, just put it on, wash it off. It's not one that you leave on for 10 minutes because it does have those little exfoliant beads. Not that it's a bad thing if you do, but like it's not intended for that. But I do like it. It smells very pumpkin-y. 10 out of 10. I would use either one of these next time I do the Moor Mud mask. And here's why. So this one you can kind of just put on your face and leave it. It's called the Rose Stem Cell Biorepair Gel Mask. I haven't seen any problems with it. I like it. It doesn't have a color. It's just kind of clear. Same with this one. This one though is more hydration based, so I would put that heavily on my cheek areas in hopes to like make them, more moisturized. And this is the Cucumber Gel Mask, extreme detox hydrating thing. Both of them are great. And yeah, so and then after the masks, I would put on my nighttime cream and then go to bed. So if you have any recommendations, and if you have oily or combination skin like I have, please let me know what masks you use, what products you use that help you. This was just kind of my video talking about my skin, my experience, in hopes of maybe helping some people that have the same issues or just want to try out some new stuff, that if they have, the same skincare. Although I would venture to say that the Body Shop in general, they're kind of like based towards most skin types, so I would check them out. They're kind of mild, like with price range. I wouldn't say they're super cheap, but they're not super expensive either. And if you're like me and you don't mind spending a little extra on skincare, they're great. So yeah, again, if you have any products you want to drop in the comments, for sure do that. I don't know if I'll be making another skincare routine video, but maybe once I get better at editing, I'll show you like how I apply these products, all that. But I'm not great at editing right now, so we're just gonna have to deal with this. Anyways, hope you have a lovely quarantine, and yeah, see you next time.